In most of my videos, you join me in the amazing scenery here in Western Norway. This is a harsh and rugged landscape. On even good days, it's hard to operate here. We have steep mountains, we have waterfalls, we have rock fields, we have boulders, we have mud. But some days the weather just goes berserk. And in this video I thought I should show you some of the severe weather I've operated in over the years here in Western Norway. And this is something I just have to be able to operate in if I want to operate portable during winter season. During winter we get a lot of auroras, or basically during all year, but during winter we can see them. Even as far south as I live in Norway, almost as far south as you can get, auroras can basically kill any kind of HF connectivity. Days are also short. Our shortest day here is about 6.5 hours of daylight. So basically from I go to work until I get home, that's when it's bright, and after that it's just dark. As you can see, the sun is about to rise. It's just before 9 here, and the sun rises at 9:28. Fog is another big issue here, and sometimes it just rolls in and covers up everything. It's cold, sometimes just above freezing. Things get slippery and you can't see where you're going. So this is something you just have to be really careful about, because it can be dangerous even for somebody that's really familiar about going around in the mountains. Usually I only go on hikes where I'm really familiar when it's foggy, but sometimes, well, you just get caught by surprise and have to make the best of it. Bugs are also an issue. These ticks are horribly annoying, but we also have bigger ones like these ones that can look very cuddly, but when they get pissed you better run. Being so close to the coast, wind is of course also an issue, and we usually get hit by the same hurricanes that hit the east coast of the United States just a week or so later, and they still retain a lot of energy. This is something I filmed during a hurricane earlier in 2023 when I was out actually activating a POTA park, and I had to do this just stringing the antenna down on the ground because I couldn't put a mast up, it would just fall down. Gusts way over 35 meters per second. So this was quite extreme. Both the weather and the salt water is really hard on equipment. This is from the Lima Alpha 4 Charlie group station from a few years back when I used to operate from there, and some of these antennas just got swept away by water or got destroyed by salt water or got something entangled in them. So it's an amazing, powerful nature that tries to bring everything down here. Flooding and rain is very common, both from snow melting in spring or from heavy rain over long periods. We also get mudslides, and sometimes I can't go on SOTA hikes, basically because it's too wet up there. It's just too much danger of getting caught in some sort of mudslide. Winter is of course something most people are familiar with, at least here in the northern hemisphere. Where I live we don't get a lot of snow, but this is filmed about an hour's drive from me going into a flora fauna and POTA area. On this day it was really cold, but it was also stunningly beautiful. Where I live it doesn't get that cold. The coldest I've seen at home is about -15 degrees Celsius, but being so close to the sea it's still very moist, so you feel it like some sort of biting, harsh cold. Of course, up in the hills it gets snowy, it's windy, and it's really cold in winter. And snow, of course, you can slide, you can create a small avalanche. So that's some of the conditions I have to work in here in Western Norway. I do know there's a lot of places with more severe weather, but still this is what I have to deal with. I thought I should end this little video with one of my favorite clips from a SOTA activation I did earlier, when most of Northern Europe was covered in a blizzard or snowy conditions.
Who is crazy enough to go climb on a mountain during this weather?
I have no idea who sent it, didn't get a call sign, but I really loved it, and it always makes me laugh about this activation. Thank you very much for watching. 7-3.